Our top story this morning. The South Korean government is putting the final touches on preparations for the upcoming Inter-Korean summit. Like I said during the headlines, that is now just 1 week away. We are going to cross over on the phone to our Cha Sang-mi, who's at the Blue House for us for the latest update. So Sang-mi, if you wouldn't mind, tell us more about how preparations are going for the big Inter-Korean summit.
Yes, hi, Mark. On the presidential table today, a hotline will be hooked up that will link President Moon Jae-in directly with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
One end of the hotline will be at the South Korean presidential office, and on the North Korean side, it'll be at the State Affairs Commission, an executive body headed by Kim Jong-un.
The Blue House spokesperson Kim Eui-kyeom, during a press briefing on Friday, said working-level officials from the two sides will conduct a trial call before connecting the line today. But the exact time has not yet been set. Kim also said that President Moon Jae-in and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un will hold a phone conversation prior the summit meeting before next Friday. The Blue House also announced 6 key aides who will accompany President Moon at the Inter-Korean summit next week. They are Chief Secretary Im Jong-seok, National Security Advisor Chung Eui-yong, National Intelligence Service Chief Seo-hun, Unification Minister Cho Myung-kyun, Defense Minister Song Myung-mo, and the Foreign Affairs Minister Kang Kyung-ha. The spokesperson, however, pointed out that who will sit at the actual summit table will depend on the number of aides accompanying Kim Jong-un. The Blue House added that Summit Situations Room will be up and running early next week.
Right, so a who's who of the South Korean cabinet will be making the trip up to Panmunjom for that summit next Friday. Now, Sang-mi, we also hear that President Moon, he had a nice lunch on Thursday with the heads of 48 local broadcasters. What did he have to say there? Anything noteworthy we can pick out of that?
Right, Mark. It was the first time a president has invited the heads of local broadcasters to lunch since the year 2000. And the lunch comes after the decision to allow a live television broadcast of the historic Inter-Korean summit at the second round of working-level talks on Wednesday. Moon said there isn't much the two Koreas can negotiate on with current international and U.S. sanctions strictly enforced. And he said inter-Korean ties can only develop further when U.S.-North Korea relations and Japan-North Korea ties are mended and the international sanctions are removed after Pyongyang gives up its nuclear ambitions. President Moon added that since Pyongyang has expressed its willingness for complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula, he views denuclearization through the Inter-Korean or the U.S.-North Korea summits as not too difficult in principle within a larger framework. He also added that North Korea isn't requiring a withdrawal of the U.S. military forces from South Korea in return for its denuclearization plan. Rather, what Pyongyang wants is a guarantee of security and the removal of sanctions. Back to you, Mark.